Alright, hello everyone, once again, welcome back to another Sunday, another Chillstream. Alright, so we'll continue with our Deus Ex Human Revolution, what am I talking about? Deus Ex Revision Mod Adventures. Last time we left, we went to the Catacombs on Paris, and that's where we are right now. If I remember correctly, we got to complete a mission on behind a bomb shelter or something like that. So that's what we are going to be doing today. And okay, the weather has been kind of sucky today, so I feel under the weather today. So I'm sorry if I sound mellow or cold. Like I have cold or getting there. So, alright. And welcome everyone who joined. I just want to make sure that I'm sounding right, because as you know, past couple streams I've been having some issues with my microphone. Alright, sounds just great actually. Actually, it sounds just great. So let's get this going. All right, so I gotta admit something. I gotta confess something. I'm actually getting really tired of this, mostly because of the mod itself. The revision mod is making the game very annoying to play. So I really want to get done with this. And as I had mentioned in the past in my previous streams, the actual graphical enhancements are pretty good. Actually, this is one of the levels that showcasts the graphics enhancements of the game better, and everything looks pretty pristine and really badass. But my biggest problem is actually with it's just with the gameplay changes they made, and I don't know if the gameplay changes were made by the biomod or by other mods, but at least, for example, the indestructible cameras all over the place, the annoying cameras all over the place. That's a revision issue. That's an issue that was brought up by the revision mod. So. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. So yeah, and that has made the game more of a chore to play. You've seen on the previous streams. On the previous streams, I had a hard time just navigating through levels because of the fucking cameras. So So yeah, that's what is kind of like hindering my enjoyment of this playthrough, which made me actually stop playing it the first time when I tried to play through the revision mod. I stopped playing it because of that. I stopped playing it because of those issues. So okay, heal at Ragnarok. Okay. Oh, and also the thousands of different new passwords and new security terminals that are just pointless. That also just make the game much more of a grind and a chore. So I really want to get done with these playthroughs so I can move on to the next game. And that's sad because, as I mentioned time and time again, Deus Ex is one of my favorite games ever. OG. The OG game is one of my favorite games ever, and will continue to be. But this revision mod is just I'm not a fan of this mod whatsoever. Although I won't God damn it, really. That was bullshit. That was 100% bullshit. Seriously. Okay. Okay, so I would still recommend it to people who haven't played the game. I remember the. In fact, let's do this. Nah, that's gonna save me a couple. No. I mean, it doesn't even matter because my hacking skills are high enough. So I should not have any problems. There you go. So yeah, that shouldn't actually affect me at all. Okay, so I was saying to people who have not played Deus Ex and are looking into playing it, there is another mod that I haven't played called Give Me Deus Ex, and I think that's the better mod because it retains the original game's gameplay, but it enhances the graphics and patches some things. So it is the better of the two mods on some people's regard. I haven't played, so I cannot vouch for it. Although I do think most of the graphics enhancements and the level redesigns are not a level redesign, but the new level assets are really good. In fact, I actually like the texture enhancements and the level art enhancements in this mod. I like them a lot. So but yeah, if gameplay wise, it really messes up with the game on a bad way. It makes it really grindy and short, and mainly because of the new the level redesign. The level redesign when it comes to game design, on the game design perspective, sucks. So sadly, there is no way you can play the original level design and the original game with the new assets. So there's that. So there's the GMDX mod, but that polishes up the presentation and the graphics, and that's cool stuff. But it's not. It's not as extensive as this game, as this mod. I've seen the comparisons though, the comparisons between the new and the old, so I can tell you that, even though I haven't played that one. Or you could just play vanilla, which does graphically wise look very outdated, but it retains the masterful game design and everything else. So I'm going up ahead on my thoughts because I normally give those at the end of my playthrough. See, that's holy fucking god. That's and they didn't do anything to actually at least if they're gonna add so many alarms and so many fucking cameras, do something to at least fix the fucking annoying sound. They should have worked on that at least. Oh my god, it pisses me off. I'm sorry guys. I don't like to be negative on these streams, but it's really pissing me off. So I should have stuck vanilla. Not really. I think I'm fine. As I mentioned, I played the other game many times, so it wouldn't have been. It would have been a bit boring also to me. So it's fine, I guess, but yeah, it's just fucking annoyance. And there's gonna be some people saying like I'm not playing it right, whatever. It's like, dude, I finished this game probably like 5, 6, 7 times. So I really know how to play this game. It's just that this fucking mod did mess it up big time. I'm gonna still give my final thoughts at the end of the video though. So you still expect this. Just look for that. You might already kind of know what I'm going to say. There are things though that I like. Don't tell me. There are things about the mod that I like though. For example, and I think those are part of the bio mod, not the revision mod. For example, the ability to climb. That's really helpful. The healing ability, how it works here, I like it better, although it is not as OP as it is on the original game. It is modernized and it makes more sense, so it actually makes you looking high. I don't really need that. Okay, I don't need this. It makes you look for a safe spot before starting healing, which might look like it makes the game inconvenient, but actually makes sense because on the previous game, I mean, the original way it works, you heal as soon as you get hit, and sometimes you only end up wasting your energy because you get hit all the time. This is where we want to go. Huh? You get hit all the time, so you kept getting hit. You keep getting hit and am I supposed to? This is where we're supposed to go, and supposedly that's how you open it. But now this doesn't work that way. Okay. Yeah, so you waste a lot of energy. This way you just get into safes and into cover and start healing. So it makes your resources way more efficient or effective. Don't tell me I gotta go where the fucking camera is. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it's really giving me headaches. You don't even know. Okay, regardless, I've been playing games and I've been actually having fun with other games. So what have I been playing? I've been playing Death Stranding more. I'll give you my thoughts on my continued thoughts on that game in a moment, because there are a lot. Also been playing Deus Ex. Of course, I've been playing Deus Ex. I've been playing Mass Effect 2 on PC. I am still on the early stages. I'm still chasing down my companions, and I want to do a perfect run because I want to do a full Paragon run for that playthrough, and I want to have all the people on ME3. So I'm doing that right now with mods, of course, just texture mods and some fixes to the interface and stuff, things that don't modify the game at this level. Just a few texture enhancements, controller enhancements, and stuff like that. nothing too crazy. And yeah, it's still great. It's still a great game. I mean, it's still there is a reason why it's one of the best games on the past decade, and it still continues to be. I do prefer the shooting and the moment to moment gameplay on Mass Effect 3. And there's a oh fuck, are you serious? God damn it. I like the moment to moment gameplay on Mass Effect 3 much better. And graphically wise, it looks better too. But overall, when it comes to story and the stakes and mission structure and all that, Mass Effect 2, that's where it's at. It is still one of the greatest. That last mission, the suicide mission, is still probably one of the best levels on the past decade, if not if ever. So I've been playing that on PC. I've been playing on PC also. I got me for like the 11th time The Binding of Isaac. I love that game. Don't tell me why. Don't ask me why. I just love it. So I've been playing The Binding of Isaac. I started a new run. I added a few mods too. Nothing crazy also. Nothing that changes. Just a community remix, which most of those things were added to the official updates anyway. So that's what I've been playing. And also I got a new Binding of Isaac game called The Legend of Bumbo. So I'm playing that a little bit, just a couple runs before going to bed. It's really fun. Not, it is very different to Vanilla Isaac, to the original Binding of Isaac. So if you strictly only like that type of game, I wouldn't recommend it. But it is the type of puzzle games I do like playing. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it. It's really fun, and I like the art style they went with. So I've been playing that on PC, and I got Jedi: The Fallen Order too, and that game is extremely badass. I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. Although, God, fucking damn it! Seriously? Oh my god! I'm telling you guys. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with my? I'm telling you guys, this fucking mod. Seriously. And they put a fucking camera on your back. So if you actually don't know what to expect, it will just got you. God fucking damn it, dude, these guys really. This is how you ruin a perfectly fine game. This is how you ruin one of the best games ever. Oh, we make it so you are more stealthy. Well, the game is not. It doesn't never forces you to play stealthy. You fucking assholes. That was the charm of this. That's the great thing about this game. It lets you play the way you want. If you want to play it as an action game, you can play it as an action game. But the fucking way you made it, you cannot play it as an action game anymore. It forces you to fucking be stealthy. Plus, you cannot even thin down the freaking cameras because they made them indestructible. Like, seriously? God damn it! I'm sorry that I sound so negative. Again, I don't like to sound negative on my streams, but it really pisses me off because I really like this game. This is one of my favorite games ever, and they really ruined it. They ruined it big time. And it got to the point that it actually got to my nerves. Like, at the beginning it was fine. I mean, it was even cute, but now it got really to my nerves. I can't stand it anymore, man. Okay, this doesn't matter anymore. This doesn't matter anymore, so I won't even bother. I mean, weapon editions are fine. Again, the art, the new art assets are really nice. I actually like the new art assets. It makes the game way more enjoyable when it comes to looks. But oh man, the actual fucking level design, dude, really. Oh, but you can use multi-tools. Yeah, but you could just whack them before. And that was it. Now you cannot do that anymore. Plus, it's making the game. It's making the game give me a headache. That's probably the worst thing ever. I mean, I play hours and hours of not gonna focus on that. I don't want to get banned. I play hours and hours of VR games, and I don't get headaches. This fucking game is giving me. You're gonna kill the NPCs? Are you serious? Just because of your fucking bullshit. Let's go. I won't be surprised if they throw some bullshit at me. All right. Okay, so some more of my thoughts. Actually, I posted Charlie posted his Livewire impressions on the Reboot Robot channel. So you can check that on our Facebook page, or better if you go to Reboot Robot on YouTube and just check the video, and you can see his gameplay impressions. And I posted just a quick video on how a game over, quote unquote, game over screen looks like. Because it's really hard to actually die on that game. It's really easy because combat is not the focus of it. And actually got a void out too. I played very recklessly once, and I got me void out. It looks really cool, by the way. And I posted that also on our YouTube page. No, not the void out. I didn't post the void out. That's very interesting. Lost. Or not. No, I'm not lost. Come on. Come on, Silhouette Girl. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me you're lost. So I posted that on our YouTube page. Also, you can check it on our Facebook page. And no, you can actually find the words. Just tell me where your mom is, or your mom's friend is. That's all I need. So I get this game going.
Excellent. I cannot believe our good fortune. Now, you wanted to contact Nicolette? Yes. You might catch her at Club La Porte de l'Enfer. I tried to tell her it's not safe, but ever since her mother's assassination, she has been careless. She goes out every night as though daring the assassins to show their faces. A silhouette hangout? Among other things. But you can't get there at night, the roads are blocked. What about the tunnels? The catacombs do not go that far. You might try the
That's not true. The catacombs go throughout all Paris.
Is it locked? Unfortunately, MJ12 closed it before the raid. Maybe you can find a key on the soldiers.
Really?
Soldiers. Good idea. I haven't come across that key yet.
Okay, we said that we wanted to save this for what? Pistol weapon? I mean, okay, we use assault rifle a lot, so okay, might regret that later. I don't even know where to go now. Huh? What? I didn't even get to that, to where I already killed the Grizzles, but I didn't even get to that stupid apartment. So I don't even know who to deliver that many quests to. Yeah, well, you did not get executed, my friend. Yeah, it's time to regroup, friend. I will become God, though. You're welcome, my friend. I have no fucking clue where to go.
Nicolette has been somewhat mysterious about her reasons for supporting us. I do not pretend to understand her. Through her mother's estate, she has provided Silhouette with immense...
Oh man. And you're very wasting it on booze and drugs. Booze and drugs. Alright, so yeah, so I've been playing Jedi Fallen Order, and it's a really good game. I mean, it's probably the best game that EA has put up on this generation period. Not really. Well, I'm actually overselling it. I think Titanfall 2 is the best game they have published this generation. And I still think it's the finest job Respawn has made. But Jedi Master, Fallen Order, they're pretty close. It's a really, really good game. Highly recommended. Really highly recommended. But it has a lot of technical issues right now. It is suffering from a lot of technical issues. Mainly performance issues. I got it on PlayStation, so I can share it with my nephew who likes Star Wars. And it runs like garbage. I have a PlayStation Pro. I have a PlayStation 4 Pro, and it runs like garbage there. It runs really bad. It has a lot of loading issues. That's where the main problems come from. Asset streaming and loading new assets is bad. So it bugs out really easily because of that, and it makes the game look janky. It gives a very bad impression if you didn't know about this Respawn's pedigree and the fact that they spend a lot of money in that game. You would probably think that it's just an indie because it's that not great optimized. I've heard also the PC version is suffering its own issues, also related to asset streaming and stuff. So it is not perfect either. God damn it. It is not perfect by any means either. So I hope they get fixed. But it's really fun, and for anyone who hasn't played it yet, it's a Souls-like. So if you like Dark Souls and you like Star Wars, that's pretty much your game. Graphically, doesn't look that impressive, at least on PlayStation. Although it could be also by the fact that I've been playing a lot of Death Stranding, so yeah, comparing the graphics of Death Stranding and the ones on Fallen Order are kind of not fair. But yeah, it looks nice. It doesn't look bad. It looks well. It looks nice. It looks like a game from this generation. It's just not. It doesn't look as good as Battlefront 2, for example. Looks well enough, though. Looks good enough. And I think we're going the wrong way. Because I have no fucking clue where to go now. Because again, they removed the entrance. They removed the entrance to where it was supposed to be. It was just supposed to advance a little bit and then you just got to where you wanted to go. But now they just fucking redesigned the game and just made it so you don't know where to fucking go. I really don't even think we're on the right path anyways. We got 100%. We got very lost. Could it be here? Also for what you would expect for a Souls-like, it is hard. It is hard. Although it does have difficulty settings. It does have difficulty settings, so. Oh, don't tell me I just wasted my. Really? Oh my god, what was the fucking point? Wow. I really want to finish this playthrough. I really don't want to put up with this bullshit anymore. Really. I really want to finish this playthrough because I really don't want to put up with this game anymore. With this mod, not the game. Again, I love Deus Ex. It is one of the best games ever made. One of my favorite games ever. Deus Ex Revision, on the other hand, is a piece of trash. And the mother should be ashamed. My god. My fucking god. See? I cannot even do just some basic going place to place because they fucked it up. Oh my god. I don't know where to go now. I really don't know where. I already backtracked everything. As far as I can backtrack here. I don't even know where to deliver that side mission. I don't even know where I got it. I didn't speak to anyone. I have no clue how I got that side mission. So I don't even know who to deliver it to, and I will have it there. and have it as a failed mission if I'm lucky. Which I don't like. I don't like having just a failed mission just because. So yeah, guys, please avoid this mod. If you really want to play Deus Ex, give me Deus Ex, give me Deus Ex mod. Doesn't have all the embellishments of this mod. Still, it has some really nice and really good graphical enhancements, but it doesn't have the whole art overhaul that this game has. So you'll miss that, but trust me, it is worth it, just so you don't have to put up with the bullshit on this mod, with the whole ass level redesign they did. And their amateurish level design and all that. You don't have to put up with the freaking alarms that give you headaches. So yeah, the trade-off is fair in my opinion. And okay, and about Death Stranding, that's a very controversial topic. Why? Because some people hate it, some people love it. It's very polarizing. It's the quintessential polarizing game, or the quintessential. Some people will like, some people will not like game ever made. I don't think any other game makes it as polarizing as this, and as transparent. Honestly, if you like, that's true. There is no in between. There is no like, oh, I like this, but this could have been a little bit better or whatnot. No, like you either hate it or you like it. And my opinion, on my end, what I think about it, I love it actually. I like it a lot, and to me, it's going to rank really high on my end of the year list. Very, very high indeed. Which some people won't agree, and some people will actually will not like that. I'll give praises to that game. You know what? I don't care. We're gonna have most likely we're gonna have our end of game of the year, our top 10 list in a few weeks, Charlie and I. So I don't like to go negative and go about controversies or being combative on that specific show. So I'll use this stream to vent out and address the controversy, and also give my thoughts on Death Stranding on a more combative and a more controversial way than how it's going to look like on our Game of the Year show. Things that I don't understand. First of all, I don't understand people complaining that Kojima's pretentious on that game. No, I won't buy shit. Recoil suppressor. Yeah, I'll the recoil suppressor. I'll need that. That's gonna be helpful.
How about that? I believe the UNATCO people would use the term harmonic stabilizer.
Yes, they are good at making up nice-sounding words.
Thank you. Let's put this on. Well, on our plasma cannon, because that's the only weapon that can take it. That was a waste of $400. Okay, so that wasn't the mod's fault, by the way. That was my fault. Calling Kojima pretentious, I think that's really a stupid criticism. That's just like the word overrated. when somebody uses overrated to criticize something, is probably the laziest and most dishonest way to criticize something. Because pretty much you're putting the blame on something not like that you don't like on someone else. So you say like, oh, you like this? Well, you're dumb because you like it more than you should. That's what overrated means. So saying overrated is stupid, lazy, and dishonest. So please don't say it. Stop using that word to criticize things, or to criticize things. You can give your opinion. You can say a game sucks. You say like that. You know what? I don't like this game because it sucks. Or I don't like this album because it sucks. I don't like this movie because it sucks. Don't say it's overrated. Don't say people are not. Don't say people are not. They shouldn't like things because you don't like them. That's dishonest. So please stop using that. So the same goes for pretentious. Saying like, oh, somebody has a vision that goes above my head. So it is pretentious. That guy is pretentious. He doesn't have the same art sensibilities that I have, or he does things differently than the way I would. So it's pretentious. That's also stupid criticism, lazy and dishonest. So also please stop using that criticism. If you don't like something because the way the author made it or the director made it, just say, you know what, I don't agree with his vision. I don't think it's good. I don't think it conveys the message well. I think it is bloated with content, or I think it is not cohesive, or the story is not gripping, or in my opinion, I don't like the story because it's not gripping because it's not for a good opinion. Just don't go about saying, oh, this guy is pretentious, so the game is pretentious. Pretentious because of what? It's pretentious because you don't get the vision? It's pretentious because it has mechanics that you do not agree with, because it has story elements that you do not agree with? I mean, that's what art is supposed to be, and it's supposed to spark conversation, and it's supposed to be liked by everyone. So some people might not agree and should not agree. That's fine, but offer a nuanced and fair criticism. Just don't say, oh, it's pretentious. Don't say, oh, it's overrated, because that's dumb and bullshit. So don't say that, seriously. And yeah, anyone has a right to call me out if I use the word overrated outside of without context, without proper context. So that being said, a lot of the criticism that I don't get about the game is that I've heard it from even professional critics and reviewers saying that Kojima is pretentious, and the game's dude, it's like, really, like, are you complaining that Kojima's being extravagant and extravagant when he is making the story of a game? Like, have you ever played one of his games? One of the thousands of games he's already put out? I mean, not thousands. I'm sorry. That's blowing it out. That's blowing it out of proportion. One of the many games he's put out. Have you played them? I mean, you can go back to freaking Metal Gear 1, and that game is already has a lot of over the top stuff. That's the same criticism the movie Only God Forgives, which funnily enough was directed by Nicholas Winding Refn, who's on Death Stranding, who appears in Death Stranding. And that's some of the criticism he got. Is like, oh, I didn't understand the movie. I didn't understand the director's vision. His vision. He's pretentious. Like, really, dude? That's dumb. That's not valid criticism. That's not valid criticism in my eyes. So, yeah, the game is bloated. I'll give it that. It is bloated with a lot of things, and the lore is overwritten. So it has a lot of things that if you don't pay attention, I mean, actually, no, that's actually one of the positive things I'm gonna mention, though. But if you didn't, I'm completely lost. I'm sorry, guys. If this gameplay looks boring, but I'm totally lost. I have no fucking clue where I'm supposed to go. And the thing is, if I look on a walkthrough, it's gonna send me somewhere else because this is the mod level redesign that is fucking it up. Sorry, guys. So yeah, it has a lot of elements, and the story has a lot of little things. I mean, the lore has a lot of little things that you must learn in order to understand what's going on. Because it's crazy. It is crazy, but it's not unseen of. In fact, if anything, I would say it is a take on Evangelion. It is a game that is very, very similar to Evangelion. In fact, I was telling a friend the other day that it is what you get if Amazon continued with their services after the ending of Evangelion. So that's how the game feels like. So yes, it is. But it has, but everything has a point and a reason. I mean, all the wacky stuff, babies on jars and floating figures and tar dead people and all that, and all the terminology that only makes sense on the world of the game makes sense. It makes sense. So even the wacky and the weird cinematics that were presented on the oh my goodness, I don't even know where the fucking catacomb where I came from is. Where is it? God damn it.
By surprise again.
Oh my god, what a stupid level design. Where's the fucking... Where's... Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I'm just wasting a lot of time. I really want to be done with this playthrough. Because it's really pissing me off. I really want to be done with this playthrough because I really want to move on to the next game. Not only is wasting my time, but it's really ruining my patience too. God damn it. Ah, these people, man. They ruin one of the best games ever. Alright, so back to Death Stranding. If you just go with the flow, everything will make sense. And it just, I mean, it's one of the things that I actually praised Disco Elysium for, and I think that's one of the qualities this game has too. Disco Elysium, it is more masterful. The way they handle it, the writing is better put together. So it is more internally consistent, and that was a Disco Elysium reference in itself. God damn, I'm just going on circles, and I don't even have a functioning map too. I don't even have a functioning map that actually lets me go somewhere useful. Cause I don't even know where I am. It doesn't even tell me where I am. Oh god damn it! I already wasted an hour here. Oh my fucking god! This game, seriously. Alright, so that's something I praise Disco Elysium for, and it's the way they keep their universe internally consistent. They talk about things and words that have meaning in our language, and you hear them and you know what they mean on our world or our context, the context that you know, but they mean completely different things. So even though they're talking about two different things, conceptually or philosophically speaking, even biological, scientifically speaking, they are not the same things that you know. I mean, you still understand because you understand the overall or the high level of what the words mean. For example, when they go about communism on this Coliseum, mostly it is the same thing, but it's not the same thing. And I wouldn't I don't think that even spoiling it would make sense. You actually need to play the game to understand what I'm talking about. The same goes for racism. There is this one guy who's a racist, and he uses a lot of words. I mean, you know he's a racist because they tell you he's a racist, but the way he goes about racism, or the conversation he goes about racism, it would not be the same thing that you would expect from a conversation on racism and on our world. But still, you do understand because you know what racism is and what a racist would act or would think. And that keeps the internal lore and the internal like how their world works consistent, fresh, and interesting. Because it's just not a rethreading of the way of our world of our reality. So it makes the game very engaging and consistent. So how does that relate to Death Stranding? Death Stranding and Kojima in general does it a lot. Although Kojima works it backwards, he incorporates things. I mean, at least on Metal Gear, he incorporates it backwards. I think this is the other bunker. Yeah, this is the other bunker. Let's see if we can make some progress. No, I actually went already here. Gosh. He takes things that we know about. Okay, I think this is where we're supposed to be. Let me just get my guns out. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, let's just hear that conversation. I'll get back to my talk.
Aren't you afraid of the commandos?
They better not come back here. I am not moving again.
Right. You tell them that.
At least I get away with something. Want a med kit? I stole 3. Or what about those poison darts? 600 for a med kit, 200 for the darts. They move me out to make room for military supplies.
No, I want to know where to go. I mean, I think I found our way, but I didn't even find the place we were at before. Can you believe that? Or not even. Oh my god, not even, dudes. Okay, so our conversation was way more engaging. Was more interesting. So that is how I mean the way Kojima does it on Bunker 2, so it should be Bunker 2, it should be here, we are here. Okay. It's backwards. He takes things from military and stuff that we know, and he hammers them in their story. But it still takes these things that exist in real life, or take things that are relatable to our reality, and just dials it up to 11. So it is science fiction, but it's probable fiction, if that makes any sense. Death Stranding on the other hand, it is totally 100% its own universe. So whenever if they talk about a beach, they're not talking about a beach the way we know about it. They're not talking about like a sunny place where you go on vacation. They talk about something completely different. That's the, and the thing is, they actually committed to that. So they do have lore explanations. They have a lot of materials to read. I honestly haven't had the need to read about it. I think everything makes sense on itself, just by observing and hearing the dialogue. Everything makes sense, or at least functional sense, so you understand the story. I have the feeling there's something we should be doing here, but I don't even know how to open this fucking door. Or let's see. So I love that actually. I like that very much. I like the fact that they really commit to their lore. They really commit to their science, to their world building, and they don't handhold you. They don't handhold you and treat you like a dumbass who don't know. They actually respect the player's intelligence, and that's very refreshing and very welcoming. They don't do, for example, the Mass Effect thing. I don't say it's bad. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it is refreshing and something that I enjoy. So don't say because I'm saying, oh, the Mass Effect sucks. Because if you missed it, the first 20 minutes I was gushing about Mass Effect 2. So don't complain. They do the Mass Effect how it does it, like it has the also their internal logic and all that, but they have like this the oh my god, the codex entries that tells you, oh fuck, okay, that exploded. We didn't explode that before, so it should be something we should be doing here. Let me save, because we haven't saved in a while. They have the codex entries. Really? Are you fucking? Oh my god! I have no more patience for this game. Again, I want to clarify it. I want to hammer it. No, Deus Ex. Deus Ex is not to blame here. It's a fucking mod that sucks. Deus Ex is a fantastic, wonderful, one of the best games ever made. And it still is. But this fucking mod just ruined it. Big time. Alright, so back to my topic. I like a lot the way that they commit to their in-world logic. And they respect you, so they don't really handhold you through everything. It could, as I said, Mass Effect kinda does it. You have the codex entries, and it tells you it has its own internal science and logic, but it always tells you things like, oh yeah, in science, this and this and this, and this is how it works. Quantum entanglement and things like that, and it tells you the Wikipedia explanation of things. So you are like, okay, so yeah, they linked it to our own world to make it more relatable or logically consistent, and Death Stranding doesn't do that whatsoever. They come up with some French science shit that doesn't make sense on our world or the way we see things, but on the universe and world of Death Stranding, it makes complete sense. It makes complete sense. So this is probably where we need to use that password that I annotated. And as I mentioned, there's no fucking point, because we could just hack. So, anyways, That's fine. No big deal. See, like they put that TNT crate, and let me tell you something. They put that TNT crate there because once I whack this, it's gonna explode and it's gonna kill me. That's troll bullshit. I mean, those type of troll shit, they belong in games like I Wanna Be the Guy, no Deus Ex. Are you fucking kidding me, dudes? I mean, that's some amateurish shit. That's one of the reasons why games like why I hate games like Outlast and those fucking troll games. You're so good. You got my sword in your face. Okay, yeah, so that Stranding doesn't do that. They don't hold your hand. I mean, it can, because you can read the interviews and the science lore and shit, but it won't take away how the wackiness, the weird stuff. I mean, how weirdly everything is. So yeah, you just go with it, you commit with it, and that's cool, because that actually, as I mentioned, that makes you feel that they actually respect you as a consumer of the media, or as an observer, as somebody who is observing the work. So yeah, if that's pretentious, I mean, by all means, it's pretentious, I guess, but it's not bad. It is not bad. It's not the director's fault that you don't understand the internal lore and that it has its own internal logic and that they commit to it. So, oh yeah, plot hole this, plot hole that. That's one of the things why the conversation about plot holes, I find it silly and also stupid. Because pretty much they don't allow work to commit to its own universe and logic and its own quirks. People want handhold all the time. They want hand-holding all the time. They want to tell you where to look, what everything means, what everything should look like. And that's not respecting your audience, honestly. So yeah, it is wacky. It has some. It is a little anime, to be honest. It's a little anime as well, but it's not bad by any means. It's actually pretty freaking engaging. And I love it. I love the where everything's going. Once everything makes sense, and I'm still talking about the story and the writing. I'm not talking about not talking about gameplay, because that's way more contentious. That's a way more contentious topic and much more controversial. And I have also very strong opinions about that, and people won't like it. Even some friends of mine will be like, "Why, you nuts?" I'm sorry, guys, love you, but this is what my opinion is. So yeah, the story is it is bloated. That's probably the only criticism I can give it. It is bloated, but it is consistent. It's internally consistent. So it does feel like if you remove something away, nothing else will make sense. So in my book, that's fine. That's one of the things that I loved about Disco Elysium. So I just like it here as much. And I'm again lost, because I have no fucking clue where to go again, because this fucking game just made the map much more untraversable. And this is just wasting time. I would have finished the game already on vanilla gameplay, and I would have moved on to the next. We're getting close to the release of Cyberpunk, and I will not finish the fucking series because of this fucking mod. Okay. And it has, and when it comes to the visuals and the storytelling, like how things go about, how the game go about telling you things, it has some really beautiful moments, man. And some beautiful moments that are because of the gameplay. That happened because of the gameplay. That it just makes you. There is no way you will not love it after that. That's what I'm saying. Like, there is no way someone will complain about Kojima being pretentious when something like this happens. And I won't spoil it, but it just happened. Actually, I was playing a little bit this morning, finishing a couple of my missions, and there was this story mission that I finished today that had one of those moments, and I was like, this game is just another fucking level, dude. And it was brought. I mean, it had some of course narrative triggers and narrative placeholders, things that happen because of the narrative took you there. But the way that I carved my path, I even thought like this is exactly how they wanted you to play this mission. But the thing is, they actually never tell you how to play your missions. You are the one to plot your own paths and stuff, so you can play it any way you want, and you can go about your missions any way you want. In that, there you can also say that game is an immersive sim, because that's the way it plays. So I'm pretty sure not many people finish and completed that mission the way I did it. But the way that I did it, it just hit me like a brick wall. Because it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I was like, dude, there is no way somebody can complain that this game and gameplay and storytelling don't mesh up well. And that it's boring and whatnot. Like, dude, there is no fucking way somebody can say that. Unless, honestly, the only games that you really play are shooters and games that make you turn your head off. So and the game continues having those highs all the time. Even just traversing around the world, like being lost like this, is not annoying like this fucking mod. It is very endearing. Just going about. One other thing that I liked about this Collision, and I am comparing those games a lot because they have a lot of the same strengths. They have a lot of the same strengths. Is how introspective the game is. Although, again, in the game of Disco Elysium, it is more about the narrative and how the game plays itself. How the game plays, and it teaches you about yourself as a person. Here is more about the loneliness and the loneliness and the way you go against nature. And just like the same way we will, I imagine, because I'm not the type of person that goes on hikes and stuff. But the same way that you like just going on a hike on a beautiful mountain will make you think about things, and will make you contemplate your meaningless as a human being. So it is very introspective in that way. The only thing that I can kind of complain about, although also it kind of makes sense. I mean, I understand why they took that decision, is the fact that you don't have a music player. You don't have a music player, so you cannot actually hear the music only on the scripted places, or if you upgrade the structures to play music while you get close by them. I don't know where to go. Oh my god. How long have we get wasted? Almost hour and a half. Hour and a half we wasted just going on circles. God damn it. And yeah, that's probably my only criticism when it comes to the presentation. It is technologically remarkable. I haven't found glitches. Just some physics quirks that I wouldn't say that there is in lack of polish because it's a video game, so it's a physics simulation. So some things can look kind of wonky, but it's not a big deal. It's not like, oh man, this game looks like shit. It looks like a low budget indie game. Nah, no, nothing like that. It's just like some animations and stuff when you go through some difficult terrain and stuff might look better. But besides that, the game the presentation is wonderful. And I do think also, then this is another controversial topic because people will be like, oh yeah, because Kojima, he just wants to have friends in Hollywood and he's been always wanted to be a movie director and whatnot. Having a known faces and having a cast of Hollywood actors, I think added a lot to the game's charm and presentation. Sure. Because it makes it more relatable, to be honest. It makes it more relatable and more endearing, especially because the people that you see, there are people that you somehow, for some reason, have already some, even if a small connection with. Oh my god. We got back to square zero? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my goodness, let's see. Is there something in the conversation with this guy that can tell us where we should go? My god. Okay, so we gotta get back. We gotta get back so we get to the sewer. So it says through the rear blast door, which I don't know, most likely is not going to be the same blast door that I already know about, because just as why they did in Hong Kong, they probably just changed it to something else, and it's just going to make us just waste more time. Modding team, really seriously, guys, stop it already, man. Make your mod only vanilla, man, or make the apps available so a modder can make a vanilla version of this mod, because your fucking level design is shit. Okay. And it's giving me a really bad headache too. All right, so the next thing is gameplay, and this is where it gets, I won't say complicated. Actually, it is not complicated. You either like it or you don't. There is no in between, and you heard that a lot about Death Stranding, and it's right. It's 100% true. I won't bullshit, and I won't say it's not true, and I won't say like, no, there is this. No, you like it or you don't. It is the pure example of a game that you either like or you don't. So, and some people will say like, yeah, you gotta stick with the game a couple hours because it gets good or not. Like, if the game didn't click enough for you to continue playing after the first 3-4 hours, it won't click afterwards. Yes, it gets much more engaging. It is not only like, oh, walk from point A to point B. It is not like that. These are the smallest catacombs ever. I mean, yes, it is like that. That's what I'm talking about. It is a big fetch quest. But if you don't like the mechanics, you won't like it afterwards. You won't continue liking them. I mean, it adds a lot of more tools. It adds a lot of more micro mechanics and more mechanics that make the game more engaging. But if you don't like You don't like that the game asks you to fetch things to places. You won't like it 10 hours in.
Now we have a chance.
That's all I can say about the gameplay loop and how engaging it is. So yeah, that's why it's how you like it or you don't, because the game really commits to its gameplay loop. It does commit to it, and it doesn't change, and that's completely fine in my opinion, because it turns fetch quests and walking and that into an RPG. It makes something so mundane
We will not get caught by
into an RPG. And yes, as you progress and you start gaining stuff, the task starts getting more easier. The terrain gets more challenging. But and as you start getting more efficient on doing your deliveries and all of that, yeah, it is fun. It is really fun and really engaging. But if you really don't like the idea of fetching things to places, you won't like it 10 hours in. And there is that. That's simple. I won't mince words about it. It is that simple. You don't like that idea, you won't like it. And that's why the game is like is the way it is. But it's the fact that, but saying it is boring, that's dumb. That's bullshit. It is not boring. People have been enjoying those type of games for a long time. There's like this small series called the Elite series, Elite Dangerous series, that is pretty much based on that. Freelancer is another game that comes to mind. That is just based on a delivery truck and a delivery. Even freaking RPGs, they have a lot of fetching and stuff. Go bring this from this, go bring this from this other place. So again, it's just lazy criticism. Just saying like, oh, it's a walking simulator, so it's boring. It doesn't have shooty. It doesn't have pew. Because it does have, and you can actually play it as an action game if you want, which is highly discouraged. In fact, is heavily discouraged, and even the gameplay philosophy. Once you start playing, once you start understanding what the whole game, the whole the world they live in, what it's all about, what is it about, you understand why you don't want to kill people. And you get completely on board with it, and you understand that it's not that type of game, and this is where the exit was before, and it is not here anymore. I have no fucking clue where am I supposed to go now. So yeah, it is not Metal Gear 5. It plays a lot like Metal Gear 5. Don't get me wrong. In fact, if you strip down the military mechanics from it, that's pretty much what Death Stranding is about. I mean, if they play very similar, but it is not a military action game. It is not Uncharted. It is not Call of Duty. It is not Gears of War. It is nothing like that, and it doesn't encourage you to be like the character itself. Norman Reedus' character is not like that. He's not like that. He's actually a guy. He's actually just an everyday guy, which also makes him very relatable. Because he reacts to violence and stuff the same way that a normal guy would. And there's that. I mean, and again, the gameplay lends itself to some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. I really don't want to spoil it, but I wish I could. I will, and this is your warning. By the Game of the Year, this is going to be one of the things that I'm going to do for my just for my Game of the Year, for my top 10 Game of the Year presentation. When I talk about Death Stranding, because it's gonna be there, I'm gonna talk about a specific moment and story that was brought about gameplay, or that was enhanced by the gameplay. That I'm not talking about it here. That really touched my heart. It really touched some really sensitive place on my heart. It almost made me cry, and I'm not ashamed to say that. And that's the wonder of that game. That's what the game is all about. And it's a really hard. It's a game that has a lot of heart to talk about some grim stuff like death and shit like that, and for a very desolate world after the end of the world that is about to go ham again. It has a lot of heart, and it's a really positive game. It has a very, very beautiful, positive message. And I don't think if you had a military shooty game or an action game like Uncharted or something like that, you wouldn't be able to make this. It's the same. It's actually, and this is going to be. I know some people are going to be pissed at what I'm going to say now, but that's one of the reasons why Last of Us works, because the gameplay on Last of Us is more mundane and as mediocre as it can be. It is just competent enough to make it the boss, or to make it the carrier of a great message and a great story. And I'm not saying that the gameplay on Death Stranding is mediocre or incompetent, because it's not. It's actually fucking masterful. Because Kojima, like it or not, he is a master of game design. So every little thing, every little over design mechanic and stuff like that, it is part of it's a cog of an engine that makes the game work. And all the pieces together make it very engaging and a very, very fun game. But it's not fun in the same sense that it is not the type of fun that you get when you watch a Michael Bay movie, or when you watch a Marvel movie. A more instantaneous, gratuitous fun. It's something that makes you think, that actually makes you... And I'm not saying that people are dumb. Like, oh, people are dumb. Just because you're dumb, you don't get it. That's not what I'm talking about. Don't get it that way. I think that you can even have an IQ of 2 and still understand and still make you think. But you really need to buy it. You really need to buy the whole idea, and you really need to buy the whole world it's setting and what's trying to sell you. If you don't, if you come with a preconception that the game's gonna suck and it's going to be a boring walking simulator, and it's only a big fetch quest, then it doesn't matter what the message of the game is. You won't like it. You won't like it. But yeah, it is a great game. It is a great game. I like it really. I like it a lot. And as a person who as an enthusiast, as a hobbyist, some does game design, I find it extremely, extremely masterful. I find that something really worth and a very important game to have been made. It is probably on par with the Last of Us, the first game. And the reason why is because of that. Because The Last of Us showed us that regardless of how mundane or how painted by numbers gameplay something is, it can be a great experience. So, and this is by no means it is a mediocre gameplay loop, and it's under design or over design. It is perfectly balanced, and also the fact that they put together such a masterful game in 3 years is just it's nuts. It's honestly nuts. I have only seen like some shortcuts taken in a couple things, in a couple places. For example, like what you accomplish when you upgrade infrastructure and stuff after you build it. That I see that as a shortcut, because pretty much everything does the same when you upgrade it. But yeah, that it is a wonderful game. It is a wonderful game. So there is that. That's my more opinionated, hardcore opinion. I'm trying to figure out this map. It's not that I'm making time to speak. I'm just trying to figure out this map here. That's my more opinionated, combative, my most controversial take on Death Stranding. Once we have a conversation on the top 10 games of this year, I'll be a little less PC, or a little less combative about it, contrarian about it. But now you know. Now you know. If you really want to know what my thoughts are and how I address everybody else's criticism of the game, just send them to this video. Doesn't make sense. I already tried to make sense of the map, and it doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am tired of this fucking game. I am tired of this mod. They fucked it up. They fucked up a perfectly fine, beautiful video game. I cannot believe it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Look. Bunker 1, this is where we came from. This is the door to Bunker 1. And that's not even... Oh my god, I was afraid. I don't even want to know what they did with Area 51. I don't want to know what they did with Area 51. I seriously hope they just made it a freaking straight, like one way hallway where you just walk to point A to point B, choose your ending. That's it. Because honestly, I don't want to go to this bullshit again. I don't want to continue with this playthrough. Honestly, this is getting to the point that I don't really want to continue playing this game anymore. And why? The main reason why is because, first of all, they ruined a perfect one of the games that can be considered a perfect video game. They ruined it. They ruined it big time. And secondly, it is one of my favorite games. So it has some sort of I have some sort of emotional attachment to it. So yeah, that's why I'm so freaking upset, man. And I'm sorry. I don't like to be negative, especially on this series. Although I try to be more open here than I go about my other videos. But I don't like to be negative on this because I don't really want people to think that I'm just a whiny kid, whatever. But man, I cannot believe they ruined it. Seriously. So... the rear blast door. The thing is, there is no rear blast door. There is no rear blast door. God damn it. It's your fucking rear blast door, you fucking assholes. My god. Okay, this is the front blast door, right? And this is why it doesn't make sense. Look at the map. Here is where the freaking door is. So there should be other stuff here. So this is the front blast door, right? Okay, so we're gonna go rear. Tell me where the fuck is the rear blast door? There's no fucking rear blast door. God damn it. Revision mod team? Seriously. Stop it. Stop it. There is no rear blast door. There is no rear blast door. If you can find me that rear blast door, guys, and just lead me to it, that would be all the help that I would need, and that would be all the things that I would want from you guys. Oh my goodness! See, there's no fucking rear blast door. There's not even rear. These goddamn idiots. It's the same thing they did on Hong Kong. Oh yeah, it is by it is the canal tunnel is by the temple. Yeah, it is by the temple. It was easy to find. I mean, it wasn't even easy to find on the original game. It was also kind of confusing, a little bit confusing. But it was just a little. Once you made a realization about the temple, you just went to the temple, just walked to the left, and got to the freaking canal road. Now they changed the fucking temple to somewhere else, to the other side of the map. They changed the fucking canal road to the other side of the map, and they made it so I wasted 1 fucking hour trying to find the canal road because the description itself doesn't make any sense. And what they did, they just added a fucking temple that has no context and that you don't know is a fucking temple. That is not readable enough to understand that it's a fucking temple. It is the same here. Where is the fucking rear blast door? It was easy to find because it was just a straight path. You finish that mission, okay, you just gotta go to a rear blast door who was behind the guy, just walk there, continue with your fucking mission. Now, I have no fucking clue what the blast door is. And I already wasted an hour and a half trying to continue with the freaking game. So they ruined a perfectly good video game. They ruined one of the best video games ever just because people just cannot keep their shit together and their hands on their fucking pockets. And they have to tweak and mess with somebody else's work. I mean, I'm completely fine if you want to bring games to the modern era by upgrading graphics and patching things and updating mechanics to make them more modern or more in tune with modern day sensibilities. Like, for example, this secondary, I haven't talked to anyone. How the fuck did I get that on my log? I don't know who to deliver that to. I have no clue where to deliver that to now. Now, if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to change the map and you want to give us maps, give us a freaking location map, like freaking icon to indicate where we are on the map. This map is not readable. I have no fucking clue where I am. It says Bunker 1, but where, as I showed already, it makes no sense. The map makes no fucking sense. It is not readable. So they ruined a perfect video game. And I am really, really upset at this moment. I really don't want to continue, but I am committed to the series. I've never given up on the games since I started this series at the start of the year. So I'm gonna keep going, but I really want to finish it because I want to move on to the next game. And go to Steam and write a very angry review about the mod because I really, really cannot stand it. I hate it. I hate the revision mod. So, again, I do not recommend you playing through the revision mod. Play it only if you are a hardcore Deus Ex player that has more tolerance for bullshit than I. Go for it. But if you are a first-time player, this will give you a really bad impression of how good the game. Just go and play. If you really want to play this game, either go vanilla with the Steam version, though even much better the GOG version, please. Go buy the GOG version of the vanilla game. You can crank it up to 4K because it's patched and all that. Just play through that, or give me Deus Ex mod, which adds tweaks but doesn't mess at all with the level design. But don't play this fucking mod and the revision. I don't want to offend them. Because I know they put a lot of work and heart into this, but they put no brain. They put no brain on this. They put a lot of heart. I know they're very passionate about their work, and I'm glad. I applaud them for all the work they do for this, to keep this game fresh and to bring it to the modern day era. But really, they need to. They put no brain on this mod. They ruin a perfect video game. They ruin a good video game, a good level design, because they couldn't keep their hands but for themselves. And I am really at this point I am very, very upset. And the thing is, I cannot go watch a walkthrough because most likely when somebody already got lost here and asked where to find it. They have already modded it already, and they just changed where the location of the place is. Or the walkthroughs will point out to the places on the original game. In fact, if you notice, I haven't even been able to find the bunker where the other guy is. The guy that wanted to sell us the med kits. Because that's how fucked up the level design is. That's how fucked up and how messed up and stupid the level design is. And I got again back into circles. Again, I got back into the same fucking circle. God damn it. Seriously, okay. I want to see if I can figure out the map and see if it can help. Because one thing is that I figure it out, and another thing is that it makes sense. So let's see. I even got a headache. So no, it doesn't make sense. Okay, I want to say that we are here. The stupid font they use for this is not readable. It doesn't make sense. I cannot even read it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we're supposed to either go this way, or this way, or this way, or this way. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and by doing a quick Google search to see if I had any pointer where to go on my phone. One of the first Google search results was somebody complaining and doing this and making the same complaints, and this was 2017. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm not the only one who thinks that this mod is trash. Yeah, and it seems that I'm not the only person that is lost, and I think once you see what I should do, you're gonna laugh, and I'm going to want to uninstall the game. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god. Okay. So I found that thread on Steam with one of the developers actually answering where the fucking mess is, and they admitted that they hit it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. And they have a map that still doesn't make any fucking sense. But okay, so yeah, because the map that they give you to locate yourself, it is worthless. It is worthless. I just saw a map that is actually it's still not easily readable. It still not that much helpful. But it's like 3 times as big as the freaking piece of shit map they give you. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh my god. Goodness, seriously. I am so upset. I am so upset. I cannot believe these guys really, really had to do this and really had to make a beautiful, beautiful game. One of the few video games I can say are perfect. They could not stop themselves from meddling with it. Now that's pretentious. That is why using the word pretentious is stupid, because it makes you think that you can do things better than professionals. And you go mess with their work and you only do some stupid garbage. And I'm sorry that I have come very negative on this, but I am just not in the mood anymore. I am seriously not in the mood. It's giving me a headache. It is extreme. It is pissing me off. It is making me waste my time, your time, guys. And it's not. And I feel that as the more we progress, the worse it gets. At least at the beginning, it was okay, but now it got to the point that it's not okay. It's just not okay. It is just not acceptable. This level of poor level design, amateurish level design, is just not acceptable anymore. People should not give praises to the mod team for messing with the level design. I mean, it's fine. I sing them praises for the graphical overhaul. Everything else they did, when it comes to the graphical overhaul and fixing bugs and stuff, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Even the biomod changes are fine. I mean, the changes to the mods and stuff, and the AI is fine. But the fucking changes to the level design is just, to a game that was already cryptic, but that the level design was cryptic because it doesn't have a minimap, it doesn't have that it has older game design.
This passage goes to the sewers. If you don't mind the sludge, you'll be able to get around the city without a metro pass.
This was the solution. This was the solution. See? God fucking damn you. Damn you, mothers. You don't have my thanks. Fuck you. An hour and 36 minutes wasted because of poor level design. Why? There is no reason. The only way you would make that, you would hit that, is if you had the exit on a more streamlined way somewhere else. Because that's the nature of an immersive sim. You have options, like if you had the way, for example, if you had to choose between hacking and between sneaking and between going action packed, have to fight your way through. That's when you do things like that. You hit one of the many options, or you hit two of the many options, while keeping, for example, the hardest one open, like a firefight or a freaking difficult hacking checkpoint or something that is more straightforward. In that case, then it makes sense and it's acceptable that you do some bullshit like that. But if it's just because oh, let's make, and you only have one freaking option, dude. And you only have one freaking option. You don't. You don't do that. You don't hit the only freaking option behind some bullshit thing that was not the original. That is criticized on original on games, on professional games, when they do shit like that. It should be double criticized when modders just messed up something that was working fine. Oh, and also they, of course, and also one other thing is that they filled the utensil crates with a lot of garbage things, like extinguishers that have no practical use in the game. Instead of giving you biocells or other useful things like lockpicks and such, like what the original game used to do. Oh my god. Like this, where's the fucking point? Oh my god. Yeah, of course. If I don't have an autosave, yeah, I do have an autosave. At least I have fucking autosave. Oh, and then it does this. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it toggles you to walking speed whenever you load up a new map. So you have to keep toggling in and out. That was also not on the original game. Oh my god, seriously. Oh my fucking god. This fucking mod, dude. So it doesn't matter if I just trigger this anymore. Sorry for that. Oh my god. Why did you leave me just a freaking... if I won't even complain anymore. That should be the the list of my complaints. At this point, I should not be surprised about bullshit that this game pulls. But the thing is, if you look everything else, it's beautiful. Like, the presentation things are beautiful. The only thing is, everything else just sucks. Man, I deactivated the stupid bots. What the fuck? And of course, there's no landmarks.
Has restricted access to the metro. You'll have to get around on foot.
There are no landmarks. There's no... Oh, fuck. You serious? Tell me we got it right where we want to go. I really don't want to continue walking.
New travel restrictions. Consult the papers.
What? Oh my god. The police department, of course. Of course, it is not my intended place to go. Sorry, Dogo. You know that I want to kill you, but I really don't have any other option, because they limit my options to either get caught by stupid cameras everywhere or kill everyone.
Not sure what you might find in these buildings, but if you break and enter, be prepared to deal with the Paris police.
If I can find, and this is going to be, of course, some dumb shit. If I find the lady that I have to deliver that side mission to here, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because that would mean that they gave me a mission before I met the NPC that gave you the mission.
Come with me to America.
Oh, René. If you're looking for that crook with the weapons, he lives next door.
Hey,
This is our apartment. That's racist, dude. I mean, xenophobic. I'm gonna hack into our Facebook account and make them like Reboot Robot, which you should all do. You should all like Reboot Robot on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Mixer and Twitch. Shoutouts to Mixer and Twitch. That's not a pin, dudes. Guys, mod team, do you know what a pin is? Do you understand what a pin is? Do you understand? Do you understand what a pin is? A personal identification number. Having letters is not a pin that makes it a password. I should not even be surprised that they fucked something up. They cannot get that basic thing right. This is actually pretty nice. I actually like that. Accuracy. Oh, okay. That's the guy that we're talking about. I don't even know what to do with that ambrosia. Grey Death. I think we can use it on the last level. Range. Give it to this. Do you have 30 knives already? No. I'm not gonna waste space on them. But I need this. I threw something away. What was it? My PSG, right? Again, guys, that is not a pin. Pin means personal identification number. If you add letters to a pin, it becomes a password. Railgun. Okay. Okay, so all the modifications I added to my thing are wasted, but it's fine because that might actually be better. I'm not gonna waste my 3 because probably there's nothing of value here, and I'm not gonna kill the dog also. I'll just leave it there. There's gonna be some dumb shit like I don't know.
Strange. I'm picking up infrared pulses. Why would a bakery need electronic security?
Camera should be only disabled by multi-tools. You fucking idiots. You goddamn fucking idiots. Oh, because this guy sells drugs. That's why. This guy sells drugs. Tracer tongue. That's why. That's why he needs so much security. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. Wait. I disabled them. What was the fucking point then? Tell me what was the point if I disabled them? I really want to know. Oh my god. Now what? My business is my business. You said it right. I think it is here where we're supposed to come.
The Paris nightlife.
What would you like? Everything 10 credits.
At least one cafe stayed open during the crackdown.
We will never close, no matter what.
Is there some kind of curfew?
Not yet, but the police programmed the bots to shoot anyone who leaves his arrondissement after dark.
I'm looking for a friend, Nicolette Duclair.
A leader of Silhouette, a true patriot.
Know where I might find her?
Where the criminals and students go at night, La Porte de l'Enfer, just across the street.
Thanks. This crackdown is the work of Majestic 12.
You mean European Union?
They are a group of conspirators who have been seizing governments all over the world.
I don't care what they call themselves. I have seen it since I was a girl, the plotting and scheming of corporations to make Europe into one big country with no separate languages, cultures, or tastes.
It's more than Europe they plan to unify. Never mind.
Okay, guys, all this bullshit is making me thirsty. So I'm going to take a short break. Just won't be long. It will be just a couple seconds. Just 1 minute to go drink some water. In the meantime, I leave you with the pause screen because I haven't made any break call cards and stuff like that. If you'd like to see some of those, let me know. I think that might start having more time so I can work on my design and stuff like that, and my art. So alright, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Enjoy the music. All right, I'm back. Well, I've been back for like a minute, but I got me a big bag of marshmallows to drink with cocoa. But it has some pink marshmallows that are not actually.
From this majestic 12,
You have a very ugly son.
this cult.
At least he has a position. He's safe.
The fuck? He looks like a midget, not like a.
Decades. Michelle will have to survive somehow.
I would rather you die with the rest of us.
Joshua.
What? He looks like a midget old man, not like a kid.
First and in your heart, you are a father.
Holy shit! They actually had it. What? 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 Oh god. Where's Nicolette though?
If you have a request, talk to my assistant. If you want a job, talk to Steve.
I don't want Christy. I want Nicolette.
What would you like? Everything 10 credits.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I got a bag of marshmallows to drink with cocoa, but
I couldn't help overhearing about your son.
you cannot put pink marshmallows in your cocoa. So I'm eating those. And they're like huge marshmallows, not like small ones. They're like as big as
You have nothing to fear.
as
I would like to
tangerines.
say 12 as much as you would. I was just surprised to find a Parisian who has heard the name.
Well, my son, you know. I learned what I can about him.
What else have you found out?
You are one of the revolutionaries, huh? Maybe you can do something with this. Street Station 17 and Werewolf from a card in his wallet. I think it is the login for the guard shack up the street.
What about Michelle? You'll get him killed.
He was the one who wanted to be a soldier.
Oh my god, he's like the best parent ever, man. Like, what about your son? That's fine. He wanted to be a soldier. Get him killed. Give him a gun and go shoot in the streets. Some thugs. Where's Agatha though? I did accomplish nothing. Okay, do you see that this is across the street? This is across the street, right? Okay, we'll do it once again, alright? We'll find her across the street. This is across the street. Is it La Porte d'Enfer, whatever the name of the place is? It is not, right? It is not. Exactly what I thought. I won't beat on that horse. Won't beat again. I won't. I will try not to beat on that horse. But those mothers, man, those mothers really did a poor job.
Places. You can get anything you want for 2 credits on the black market in Asia.
That was funny. Okay, I'll give you that tongue. That was funny. All right, but we agreed that was not across the street, right? And across the street is not the place we want to go, right? And I mean, what's really frustrating, besides everything that makes this game frustrating, this mod frustrating, is that it's really beautiful. I mean,
Building is a hostel. Lodging for backpackers.
everything about this game is The game is it is beautiful. I mean, look at this. They did a really good job at modernizing the looks of the game. Probably work on the NPC models a little bit more, but the way the places look and all that is astonishing. But
Excusez-moi.
but man, they feels fucked up, the level design. Yeah, not even the level design, it's just the logic behind it, dude. You said it, and it's not the first time this happened. That's what actually let us made us get lost on the previous level, and also the level before that one. It's like, dude, this is where the play is supposed to be. Just go there, and you go there, and the freaking place is not there because they moved it somewhere else, where it doesn't make sense.
The metro is closed until further notice.
The metro is closed until further notice. It is not. I already crossed 2 streets, and the freaking place is not there. It was just supposed to go a simple walkthrough from one building to the other, and now it's not that. Across the street, across the city is not across the street. Have these people even left their houses? Do they really understand what across the street is? Because that might actually be the problem.
I am not paid to advise tourists.
Take it easy. I just want to know if you've heard of Nicolette Duclair.
I have no dealings with Miss Duclair. I sweep the streets. That is my life.
But you know her? Where would she be this time of night?
I don't have money to waste on that place. Number 13. Club La Porte de l'Enfer. Pff, a private club for rich phonies.
Number 13. Thanks.
If you want Renault, he is in the bar at the hostel.
Great. What would I want with Renault?
You aren't who he was going to hire. The professional thief?
I'm flattered.
And no, I'm not gonna. I really don't. I really don't want to. I don't want to bother continuing anything to stop enduring the pain of this game. I'm not going to. So I don't give a shit. I'm just going to. See, there is no outside street. There is no outside sign. So it is not across the fucking street. It's across the whole freaking plaza. And again, they switch. Is there anything on the settings that changes that? It might be my own fault. Let's cross campus step again plus cancel. DP option. No, this is for the models. Revision. Fuck your revision. Anti-epilepsy. The data block. Crosshair. Payphone. Handiness. Payphone to save cross scenes. Trolls. Always run. There you go. I think that should fix it. Let's run. I think this should fix it now. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Don't do this. Don't. Oh my good. Oh my. No. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Seriously. Oh, god. Don't. Why? Why? Oh my god. No, don't. No, what? Why? Why do I have to pick? Oh my. Ugh. I really. Oh my shit. Holy shit. This fucking mod can go fuck itself. Why? Okay, now I gotta do another fucking side mission. Where's Renault? Where is Renault?
Sorry, all full tonight.
Don't need a room, but maybe you can help me find a member of the group Silhouette. Her name's Nicolette Duclair.
Oh,
My advice is,
New travel restrictions. The
my advice is, why even bother? Seriously, Charlie just going to get.
You must be Renault.
So,
I heard you're looking to hire a thief.
the baker at number 15 keeps Zyme. 100% pure. In one of the ovens.
I already busted into that place.
Same deal. 50 credits each vial.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, there's no point. That's not gonna help me.
Be careful of those two. They are felons.
I gathered.
I am serious. Do not give them your name or where you live. Can I get you something to drink? Wine is 120, snacks are 5.
Heard of Nicolette Duclair?
No, I'm sorry. Is she a guest at the hotel?
A member of Silhouette.
You want Club La Porte de l'Enfer. No revolutionaries here.
Where's that?
Number 13, I believe.
I know where it is. I already found number 13, but the thing is, there is no freaking point because the freaking door is locked.
Some. Sir?
Okay, number 13. Now, do you see any number 13 here? Do you? Because I don't. Oh, there you go, number 13 here.
Enough talk.
I need to figure that out. How did I run out of energy? There's supposed to be a bouncer here that I can pay money to enter. But guess what? They moved it. So I have no fucking way to get in. I have no fucking way to get in now. Yeah, and there is no... There is no way. There is no walkthrough or anything that tells me. And I hate looking up at walkthroughs. It makes me feel worthless as a player. But yeah, I'm pretty much screwed. Unless there is a like a back door or something. So we're just gonna go around the place. Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, there you go. There, of course, there was a front door. Porte de l'enfer. Oh. Okay. That's Scatman John. This is the 90s, so Scatman John and his biggest his newest hit.
Here you go.
Here is a key. It will be valid for this evening only.
Wow.
What will it be? A snack for 10 credits? Wine for 120.
Know the name Nicolette Duclair?
What do you want with Miss Duclair?
A private matter.
This club has good security. You try something, you won't be arrested. You will be dead.
I'm a friend of hers.
She would have told me to respect you.
What do you...
They have the right idea, but they are weak.
Do they have much popular support?
The people are ready to fight. Foreign troops go down the street every day, not even afraid of being seen.
The group that has occupied the Chancellery is called Majestic 12. They control the United Nations and plot against other governments as well.
What we need is an army. Silhouette should be organizing resistance, not spreading around slogans everybody already agrees with.
A snack.
Bon appetit.
Okay, that was worth a snack. Thank you, lady. That political conversation was worth a snack. Okay, now let's go find Michelle so we can continue this playthrough and just finish this freaking game already.
No. The police are making a clean sweep.
I have some good news for both of you. Chad's alive.
You seen him? Where is he, okay? An American accent. What business do you have with Silhouette?
My business is with the terrorists who control the French government. They're planning the same in my own country.
What would L'armor du Terre want with America?
The French army had nothing to do with the coup. It was an international paramilitary group called Majestic 12.
Hey, what about Chad? How is he?
His hideout is secure. I'm looking for a friend of his named Nicolette Duclair. She can lead me to a powerful enemy of the conspirators.
Nicolette! Oh yeah, she's here. She does not want to be found.
You know her?
She realizes how foolish it is to antagonize the government and has gone into hiding.
La la. Let's find her.
Hello, tough guy.
You talking to me?
You use bioelectric devices, yes? Manufacture steroids in your muscles?
Nothing as true as that.
But yes, you would be interested in a bioelectric cell for 250 credits.
No. No thanks. I can just kill the Majestic guys and get them for free. Get them for a couple bullets. It's just not cheaper. Hey. Yeah, my weapons are concealed, buddy.
Claude? Oh, sorry, my mistake.
I'm looking for Nicolette.
There you go.
So?
You know her?
I know her name. I know that her mother called her Angel.
You know her mother? It's a friend of her mother's I need to find.
Angel. That would make her a fallen angel now, wouldn't it? You must be after Everett.
Yeah, Morgan Everett. How did you guess?
What makes you think Nicolette would betray one of her mother's closest friends?
I helped her friends from Silhouette. Chad will vouch for me. I'm after the people who murdered her mother.
You are an assassin or something?
When necessary.
Go out behind the club. I will talk to Nicolette and perhaps she will meet you there.
Okay, I know where behind it behind the club is, and that's Nicolette, by the way.
Have
If
a
you
light?
can.
I don't smoke.
What's your name?
I'm a little busy right now.
Hey, can I ask a favor? I'm out of money. Have any spare chips?
How does someone with no money get into a club with a 300 credit cover charge?
My friends work here.
Then you must know all about the place.
Oh yes, I used to work in the office. I could tell you anything. How about 200 credits? I could give you the code to the safe room.
Why would I want that?
Sorry.
It will be worth it. Trust me.
Why would I want that? If it's because of money, you can just go there and.
Pretty lady, huh?
Hi, baby. What's your name?
JC.
Mysterious. Want to know my initials?
How about you tell me something about the people who come here?
Anything you like, cutie. 20 credits.
Oh my goodness, capitalism.
Sorry.
I already found Nicolette.
Everything is satisfactory.
Yes, everything is satisfactory, friend.
Busy night, huh?
Qu'est-ce que je vous sers?
Thin crowd. Has martial law heard business?
Heard business? Heard business? You can even get on the metro. How can you get to the club without the metro?
I came through the catacombs.
Oui, oui. The only way is to crawl on your belly like a stinking rat. That's all we get, stinking rats.
Silhouette members, you mean?
Rats, and the Gestapo, and they want free drinks.
Gestapo?
Not French soldiers. Some of them don't even speak French.
The troops at the metro?
Oui, there was a coup. We see the president only on video recording, and sweat is dripping from his mustache because it's obvious. Someone is pointing a gun at his head.
You might be right about that. Never mind.
I know the bathroom is unisex. Will you?
Okay, yeah, I know where the back of the club is. That's the place we were stuck at. But on the mods logic, it could be by all means on fucking New York. So I'm afraid to go out and just waste some more time. And I bet that's probably what's gonna be. It's gonna be like fucking Texas. Who knows? Okay, that's a helicopter. Okay. That's a helicopter right here, and I still haven't killed Gunther.
See if your friend's ready to go.
How did you know?
You work here?
The bartender will help you. I am the accountant.
Just a few questions. Have you heard of Silhouette?
So,
See, I told you guys.
don't say a word. I don't want to know.
but for 1,000 credits, I'll give you the address of an arms smuggler who is out of town. Do you need guns?
No, but I got. No, but I already got to his place and I
I am your man.
already got the guns, so thank you, my friend. But those 1,000 credits I keep on myself. See, exactly that's what I was talking about. See how I got to the back of the fucking code and she wasn't there? That was exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about. So the back of the club could well be, don't know, freaking Hong Kong by all means. No. No, it won't be worth it. There is shit that I don't care about. See, guys? No, shut up.
Sorry.
Don't want to give you 200 credits. Go fuck yourself. Go get your money by doing the things that other people do, like, don't know, go work or get a job or kill people and loot them like I do. See, this was the back of the club, and yes, she wasn't here.
Enough talk.
And she's not here either. Oh, there you go.
She decided not to show.
I am Nicolette. I will help you simply to make trouble for Majestic 12. It's true, they killed my mother.
You know why?
She was an Illuminatus. The only people MJ12 has ever feared are the Illuminati.
Stan doubts that they have fallen from power.
How do you know Dowd?
I met him in New York.
A trusted friend of my mother's. Yes, the Illuminati are wiped out, but Paige still fears Morgan Everett.
Where do we find him?
One of my mother's many secrets. We'll have to look for clues at my family's chateau.
Oh my.
How does Everett threaten Bob Page?
Page was an Illuminatus. For him, intellect is the foundation of power, and that would make Everett his most dangerous rival.
But Everett's the one in hiding.
Both the Illuminati and MJ12 believe that the most intelligent or enlightened human being will inevitably gain power, ultimately seizing the eye in a pyramid and creating the world for everyone else. Kind of secularized version of natural law.
Page has a trained army to protect him.
He is still vulnerable. Much of his power comes from secret laboratories, meaning the right person could reverse engineer his whole power base.
Let's hope you're right, and that Everett is everything you say he is. Let's go.
You trust the guy in the helicopter?
That's Jock. Don't worry, he hasn't let me down yet. Come on.
Let's hit it.
I had not wanted to see this place again.
Why not?
I was afraid it would be like this. The same. Not a stone out of place.
You would rather that Majestic 12 had burned it down?
I would rather... No, let's go. Only in novels do places crumble to dust for no reason when their spirit is lost.
Your mother?
Lead the way. I no longer have a key. We must find my mother's secret computer room, where she did all her work. A place she kept hidden, even from me.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This level, for example, looks really pretty. But my god, they fucked up everything else. Okay, then now enough complaining. Now we're making progress. Let's just focus on our goal. And get done with it.
Several different families are buried here, going back to the original builder, a French merchant of the 19th century.
That's most likely. I'm not goofing around. I'm actually looking. Most likely that's where we want to go. But we want to open it somewhere else.
Virginity out here. I believe Mom was out conspiring to get me into La Sorbonne at the time.
Oh yeah, I remember. She used to say that. Raunchy. She had that raunchy dialogue. After this is the desert, and finally fucking Area 51 and over with. No. Oh my. No. No.
Stop goofing around.
Oh my god. Why? Why? No! No! Oh my. A waste of... That was a waste of resources. A fucking waste of resources. Oh yeah, of course. There was a door that was easier to pick somewhere else. Alright, that was on me. I'll give myself that. Now, have you noticed how I haven't actually put anything on demolition? Although I've been using a lot of demolition things. Let's just upgraded ones.
A secret room in the upper part of the house would have been very difficult to conceal. Look for clues in Beth's room. I bet she had a quick way to get to the cellar. What are you looking for?
Oh my.
my mother kept a room key behind a little vase up here. And look, favor. Hours she would spend just sitting at that table.
We're gonna go to Nicolette's room before we go there. They actually did work on her model. But for example, why her? And why not anyone else? And it's just... I wish I had a room this big. That'd be pretty cool. Oh shit. That's not it. Okay, there's something there.
Sipping martinis and plot. That's how we all got in this mess.
I saw a computer from outside. But where is it? Where is it? I didn't make any much, no, not much progress. Of course, I did not.
The cook always picked out the one.
Okay. You should have started that. I don't have. Come on. I have a key too.
In France, the gentry keep their wine in a small cellar to preserve the flavor from heat and sunlight.
Okay, that's a secret room. Good. Put the lockpick inside the room that I need to get with a lockpick.
Cooling. Her one hobby. Oh Lord.
This is why your mom didn't want you down here. No. Oh, Nicolette is it's a bunker. That's where it is, girl. That's a secret. The secret room right there. That is a secret room right there.
Some kind of giant routing station. Not on any telecom map I've ever seen. Petabytes of transmission. Beth Duclair's probably used it to analyze net traffic.
Oh my God.
You know what? Because we're gonna have a big fight, so we'd rather just 1784. 174. Thank you. What? 174 was open because I opened that dumbass ox. The recycler. No. Upgrade. Well, what a waste. What does this canister have? Draw. Okay. Fine. I have no idea. You did not. Maybe you did not. She didn't give you the password. Anyways. So I got to hack. All right.
So you found Beth's computer. We are destined to meet, perhaps. If you are truly a
What is it?
A transmission from Morgan Everett. He wants me to go out the back way through the crypt to a nearby cathedral.
The Cathedral of the Knights Templar?
He didn't say. I'm supposed to access the Majestic 12 computer network.
Yes, Majestic 12 controls the place now. They kill the Knights for their gold reserves. Everett must want you to sneak to that part of town through the sewers that connect to our property.
I thought the Templars vanished centuries ago.
They invented the modern banking system and were its directors, under one name or another, until Majestic 12 took over.
He said you had a key.
Yes, here it is. The crypt is in the maze behind the chateau. Listen to Everett. He is right to want to avenge the Templars.
Alright, thank you, Nicolette.
Showed off.
Now you know why. Okay, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly, because... Well...
At home. Before my mother was killed. The login is Nicolette. The password is Chad.
I should have had... I'm supposed to have the fight against German now. I don't know what's up there. Alright then, yeah, that should be enough to kill him.
Exit the Duclair estate through the crypt at the end of the maze. The system I need you to access is inside a cathedral that belonged to the Knights Templar until they changed its gold reserves. Now, JC, I'm picking up heat signatures in the sewers. Like somebody's expecting you.
Thank you for telling me when I was about to get killed, dude. A little too late. Sure, baby. Sure, sweetheart. Stay. It's dangerous to go alone. Alright, we're gonna have a burger today. So, let's order that. We're gonna have a burger today.
Try to ignore the smell. This sewer connects to a street near the cathedral, not too far from here.
I hate solar levels. I think I mentioned that on the stream before. I hate solar levels. Oh, nice. Lockpick. Dudes. Dudes. Oh, great, of course. Of course. It's going to be blocked. Oh, wow. Damn, that was ugly. That was ugly too. God. Oh my god. Of course. I gotta rebuild that shit again. Okay. Sorry guys for the silence, but I'm focusing. Oh my god. Bullshit games, bullshit. Yeah, of course they do. Of course they put a freaking super robot up there. Okay, we said we were going to upgrade demolitions again. No, sorry, but I'm going to. I'm gonna say for the pistol. I'm gonna say for pistol training.
MJ12 has the cathedral locked down. If you can't get through one of the doors, you'll have to find another way. I'm not sure where the computer system is located.
Yo, that was nice. That was a nice shot. I think here's where I fight Gunther. Really? What makes some headshots do one hit KO and others just stagger them? No consistency.
A trellis. You could climb onto the roof and avoid the security. Never.
Afraid of what?
A good library, worth its weight in gold.
I hope you didn't say I'm afraid of you, Gunther. I don't get it. What makes it so some headshots? So some headshots do insta kill and others just a little bit of damage. Okay. Okay. Oh my. See? What makes it so I don't insta kill him with one headshot now, but just like 5 minutes ago I did.
With two Rockefellers and a Rothschild. Since the time of the Crusades, every leader in finance has prayed for the Templar banks, founded on gold.
Who's there?
Hear that? Thank you for the bullets. Thank you for the ammo.
I've got a bogey. I'm pulling back.
Thank you for the ammo, you too. $1942. Okay. Oh my god. Seriously.
My people will take control.
And of course, it will have cameras of the Wasu.
This fort dates back to when the Templars managed the French treasury for Philip the Fair. They moved it here from the temple in Paris after the crackdown of 1307. The Nazis boxed it up for shipment to Berlin, but had to abandon the cathedral during the evacuation.
Look at all that ambrosia though.
Sergeant, is that you? Company, that's the one. Okay, drop it.
All quiet now.
Oh, nice. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna drop it here, cause I am way too annoyed. 1, 2. My food is almost here, so I'm just going to save here. I'm just gonna save here, and we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up next week. Hopefully we can finish this already and move on to the next better game. Unmodded game. Again, Deus Ex is one of the greatest games ever. That's never gonna change. But boy, they took very seriously picking up the ball with this mod. Regardless, thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next week. Remember, keep boots on the ground,